Welcome back, class. I'm Matt, your guide here on Whycalibur. We're doing the Agent's Assignment here in Star Wars The Old Republic. Now we're going to take a break from having our mind messed with to help Kaleo out with some problems in her past. Oh, hello. Perhaps you should have considered this a little more thoroughly, but what can you do? Good then. I gotta speak to this roll guy and see if he rocks. Oh, you're a Wookiee.
Hey, Roll. How's the arm?
Aww.
How do you break a Wookiee's arm?
Come on, look tough.
Okay, that's fine.
I wanted a bigger cut. You said no. We raided ships for a living. What did you think would happen? Forget that. Anyway, I've got a friend this time. Wait till you see him work.
I wasn't expecting a pirate to be so sentimental.
Oh, don't get him started.
Oh, I see. Well, that's not very nice of you. Where is it? Oh! How'd you get over there? Wow, you jerk. What a total jerk. Alright, travel to Balmorra. Meet you at the next one. Here we are on lovely Balmorra, under the dome, starring Dean Norris. And looks like we're just popping over here for a moment to see if we can find Ejal's shop. Yep, you and me, always. At least until you stop being a useful companion. At that point, probably me and Loken. Okay, who's through here?
Here's where my arms dealer buddy hangs out. Follow my lead.
And then follow my lead.
Where's Yajal?
I'll let him know you're here.
Kaleo Janus, as I live and breathe. I didn't expect to find you at my shop.
And yet here we
No
are.
one else has got what you've got.
So very true. Tell me, have you brought my money so I can quit paying my thugs to harass you?
Don't forget your manners.
Yajal, this is my new partner.
My sympathies to you, stranger.
Thank you.
Yajal and I met when he was selling vibro round hard ammo to Uridonian mercs. Spotted each other's markings across the room.
We started working together, then it soured.
Sure, whatever,
Kaleo
man.
decided, after nearly a year of supplying me with product, to play a little shell game. I lost a considerable sum and nearly went to prison.
I told you to put trackers on those cannons.
I'm a businessman, and I like her, so I'll call off my dogs if she recoups my losses. Otherwise, I can't leave her so pretty.
I see.
How would you like to run your business while on the Empire's blacklist?
It doesn't appeal. On the other hand, I've done deals with powerful people in my time. I'm sure some would look the other way. Kill them both, please.
I don't think they realized exactly what they were getting into here. Good, and then we'll just go in there and defeat Ijal too. I mean, it wasn't a smart choice that you made here.
Not so tough now, dirtbag.
He wasn't very tough at all. But what can you do? Alright, next up, Nar Shaddaa. I always enjoy an excuse to go back to my favorite planet. Boop 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 doop doop boop doop boop boop. Doop 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 doo. No, that's not the command for it. It's under my legacy abilities, though. Well, alright. I guess that's all the dancing we're gonna get out of Kaleo. Flying on up to the Star Cluster Casino. I think that's it there. I'm probably right. I mean, I know my way around all of these towering, planet-wide office blocks on my favorite planet, Nar Shaddaa, with its translucent backgrounds there. But anyway, here we are at the Star Cluster Casino. To continue our little Scott Pilgrim-esque pilgrimage. Okay, where are we going from here? Just somewhere in the middle? Well, we can manage that. Excuse me, Kaleo, I'll be back in a moment. Or rather, you'll be back in a moment. I'm still here, as you can see. Haven't gone anywhere. Yeah, you can dismount me if you want.
You need.
But I think you'll find that I'll be mounting up again pretty soon, either way. Now then, just go past these neon jizz signs and find what we're looking
But I bit a
for.
guy's ear off once. Security bootlegged the footage. Not a big fan of casinos.
Yeah, I can understand that. I'm not a big fan of casinos either. Okay, Sabak. It's a shame it's not Pazak, because I mean, I trained with the best Pazak
So
players.
this card player. Just need to get his people off my back.
Tell the Hutt I always appreciate a fan, but I don't need anyone to stake me.
Hello, Ta. Look who you found.
Ta.
Kaleo, it's fantastic to see you. Who's your friend?
Better than you.
I work with her, and she wanted me here for this.
Of course, I understand.
You want to tell me what you were thinking looking for me? Hiring investigators? Bribing dock managers?
I just wanted to find you.
You're messing with my life. A lot of people want me dead, and if you find me, a lot of other people find me too.
I didn't think I wanted you back with me. I want to share the penthouse again, and the money, and... I want you not to leave.
It's none of my business.
Why'd you leave, Kaleo?
You're not asking the questions. You listen good, you worm. I'm not going to let you ruin me.
So you'll kill me instead, for not giving up on you?
Walk away. This man isn't worth your time.
Blast it, I know. I was hoping he'd have security or something.
I'm sorry.
Of course you're sorry. It's why I left you, Ta. You're boring.
Oh.
Let's go. Hope the next target's more interesting.
Yeah, me too. There's no point killing that guy. He's just a sad man who fell in love with a raging inferno. But hey, we succeeded, so... See you in the next planet. Back on Tatooine, where it's always not clean, and the sun likes to gleam.
So
The
according to what I
Menace.
got, this is the last place anyone saw our bounty hunter. The Menace. Loser wants a piece of me just because everyone else does. We'll show him what it's like to be hunted.
You live a bad life, you come to a bad end.
You said it. Doesn't look like anyone's home. That's okay. We can wait.
Sure, let's play some
I think we
Pazak.
got something.
A lady bounty hunter.
Kaleo, you haven't changed.
Invisible
Do I
gun.
know you?
You should.
Ona Querrit, the woman you left on Elysia, remember?
No way. You're kidding.
I like her armor.
I take it you've met the menace after all.
She's
Dennis.
Senator Querrit's daughter. Rich brat. I showed her how to live.
You seduced me into leaving my father, leaving Coruscant.
You got to see new places, hang with the Black Sun. Her dad didn't even cut off her accounts.
Wow,
He
nice.
thought I'd been kidnapped.
Well, you could have
When you
told him
disappeared,
otherwise.
I cried for a month. I couldn't go home. But on Alderaan, they taught me how to duel, so I became this.
You can't tell me you were expecting this.
I've got to say, Ona, I didn't think you had it in you.
Now you know. Put down your weapons and surrender. I'm taking you, dead or alive.
Nah.
I don't know what happened between you, but surely you can resolve this.
Well, what do you say?
I'm impressed, but I'm not apologizing.
Then we fight.
Well, that wasn't...
Let's bloody some noses.
Alright. I'll do this the hard way. Oh, she's actually my level. There we go. Well, we destroyed everyone that was ever meant anything to you. So I hope you're happy with that, Kaleo. What do these look like? Very silly. Very silly indeed. Okay then. So you're better at bioanalysis, right? I'll see what I need first. Let's get back to the ship. A bunch of shops here. There's some surprisingly good gear for sale in this area. You know, if you're into that, like...
See anything you like, give me a wink.
I really like this chest guard for heavy armor. I might come back when I do a run. This is okay. I think it's alright. I was thinking about
Bring
getting
the creds back anytime.
a similar one for Valkeyn, maybe
I've
Act
got the
3.
best hardware and the best prices.
This I don't like. I think it looks kind of dumb.
Good hunting.
And they've also got light armor here, of
You won't
course.
find a better bargain.
You know, if you feel like you want to wear a dumb hood.
Come back anytime.
I don't, though. I don't want to wear a dumb hood. I don't know where that thing is, so... The Datacron, so I'm not going to worry about it. Back to the ship with us, so we can finish up this conversation with Kaleo and see how she's taking it. Hopefully well.
Let's go down that list again. Roll, check. Ijal, check. Tatigel, check. The Menace, check.
Checkity
You
check
and
check.
me, Agent, we are freaking king and queen of the galaxy.
And how?
Tell the truth. Do your ex-partners even begin to compare?
Not anymore, they don't. Clean slate. Forget those losers. Forget intelligence if you want. You and me have got a future.
If we didn't, I'd be very disappointed.
Woo! Air kisses.
Come on. Let's find somewhere nice and make a night of it. Spent enough time shooting today. That's enough for that.
It
For the
sure
record, though,
is.
and I'm saying this once, I'm glad you were with me on this. Would have been different without you.
You can say that again. Well, that's Kaleo. Looks like she still wants to chat, but I should probably check in with some of my other companions first. They're gonna feel neglected.
What can I do for you, Vector?
Agent, excuse us a moment. We hear the song. The nest awakens.
Like
Light
where?
fills the hive, and we are one.
Okay.
Apologies. It's the hour of revitalization, and as Dawn Herald, we still participate. In spirit, if not in person.
You talk about being Dawn Herald, but I don't know what that is.
Traditionally, the Dawn Herald is a warrior and emissary for the nest, one who confronts the unknown.
Neat.
As Herald, we are more than a typical joiner, and we retain a sense of individuality. It's also why we're useful to you.
You aren't entirely part of the hive mind, but you don't want to leave it, do you?
The joining changed us, and we are content. In any case, we still honor the Killik's gift, but surely everyone carries over rituals and habits from their lives before intelligence.
Having a history makes a person vulnerable. Habits should be forgotten. Connections must be severed.
As you say, Agent. We'll keep it in mind.
Oh, you still want to chat, eh?
Last night, we ate our first ration bar since leaving the nest.
How was
We
that?
savored the flavor for 2 hours. We could taste every nutrient, every chemical compound and trace of foil.
Like, did you
Do
spit
know
acid on
what
it?
joining the Killiks does to a person's senses?
And then, like, wait for it to dissolve and then suck it through a straw? Because I assume that's how you eat now.
Should I be sending you on more nighttime missions?
We can't see into every spectrum, or smell poison under our nose, but our eyesight has improved. That does bring up something we want to discuss. How do you see our role as operative on your team?
You're a capable partner, and I value your input.
And our skill set? Keeper described us as a covert assault agent. Our role as Dawn Herald gives us that capacity.
But you don't
just
want
don't
to.
know if that's the only reason we're here, or if it should be.
You have abilities I don't, as does your nest. We should use them.
We see. We'll give that due consideration. Thank you for your help, Agent.
Sure, man. Oh, you still want to talk?
Agent, we hope you don't mind, but we were wondering something.
Are you pondering
Do
what
you
we're
have a
pondering?
family? Siblings, a wife, people to go home to after a mission?
Not much room for that in our line of work.
We suppose not. We're just trying to understand how anyone in this job keeps a tether to the real world. None of us can exist in isolation forever.
Ordinary life is easy to forget. That's why we have to remind one another.
Fair enough. Then we all share that responsibility.
We're
Thank you, Agent.
co-workers. Congenial co-work. Oh my god. How many of these
You
have
wanted
you
to
stocked
talk?
up? I'm
Yes.
over here, Vector.
The suns are warmer here.
No, we're in a
Nothing
spaceship.
that smells so green when the gamma bursts come.
We're in a spaceship.
Even the song can rest. We must go. Auras mingle. Apologies, Agent. Emissaries from our nest. They stowed away aboard the ship and have accompanied us since we left Alderaan.
He starts
They're
looking
becoming
around.
quite sociable.
There was something you wanted to discuss.
The Killiks of Alderaan know little of the galaxy, only what they absorb through joiners. Our journey teaches them a great deal, but there is something that intrigues us, intrigues the nest. The fate of our lost kin.
What lost kin?
Alderaan has only a handful of nests, sleeping beneath the castle lands and awakening every few centuries. The other Killiks migrated off-world millennia ago.
Really?
No one knows what became of them, or whether they survived. But the migration is a primal memory. We miss them.
If the Citadel has any record of Killik encounters, we can find out.
We appreciate that, Agent. It may help. We don't know if it's truly important to find them, but as Dawn Herald, we'll be watching.
That's cool, man. Alright. All caught up with Vector. It just leaves Loken.
I've just finished cleaning the fuel injectors to the sublight drive. You should notice a 0.00008% power increase.
Nice work, 2V.
Cypher, join us. Vector and I were just discussing Moff Letshara.
Yeah,
I've
him.
never met her, of course.
Quite fortunate, that. But Vector did know her husband, a fine Dejaric player and a scribe of the Ilfmar Gambit.
I'm glad you're getting
Apparently share
along.
the Doctor's taste in theatre.
I didn't know you were interested in theatre.
Think of it as a testing ground for human nature, much like the game of Dejaric.
We can finish this later, Doctor.
Bye, Vector.
Your crew members are delightful people. For instance, did you know Mistress Kaleo is fluent in Kalish profanities?
Yeah, well,
a
it's...
rare and admirable skill.
I'm not surprised.
I wonder how you manage them. Leadership is such a delicate thing.
My team knows what they're doing.
A fine philosophy until one stabs you in the back. Still, it's good you value their camaraderie. A dead or alienated colleague is a resource lost, and in our business, it's a small step from being disliked to being blacklisted.
Alienate enough people and you find yourself running unauthorized missions on a dead planet.
Quite. I could tell you stories.
I was there.
But I'm afraid I have to attend to my data analysis program. Another time, Cypher.
Sure, Doc. Another time. Not Doc as in, like, the character Doc, but Doc as in you are a doctor. And what else did Kaleo want to chat about?
You wanted to talk?
Hey, you're looking nice.
Right back
Can we
at
do
you.
this a little later? I've got something going on.
Anything I should know about?
Nope. Everything's good.
Kaleo, why don't we go back to my place? It's a lot warmer than... Oh.
Hi.
Get out of here, Devin.
It's Dibbin.
Out.
No need to hurry out. It's good to meet you, Dibbin.
You too. Look, she said it was her ship. I don't want to cause problems, so I'll just go.
Notice I have my gun all of a sudden.
Sorry, he's just a guy. I think he's a dock worker or something. I found him the other night. We had a few drinks and I brought him here. Not a big deal, okay?
If it's not a big deal, you could have been up front.
Sorry, I didn't want you to know. Figured you'd get all possessive like we bonded for life. If you've got a problem, deal with it. I don't owe you anything.
Do you understand how communication works?
I never said you owed me. I don't think I suggested it.
So what then? You're just gonna stand there? This is stupid, Agent. I'm gonna have a shower.
We need to work on this whole communication thing.
I don't want to lose you, but I can't do this alone.
Just let it go for now.
Interesting.
Hey, I'm worried your shooting's a little off. All that tech stuff weighing you down.
What tech
I'll make
stuff?
you a deal. You and me find a spot to practice. I'll help you out of your rut. No charge.
I can spare some time. Let's see what you can teach me.
Not more than you'll bother learning.
That is a very true statement.
Okay. As good as you are, someday someone's gonna smack you from behind while you're lining up a shot.
Probably.
Might even be me. Last time I felt like this was playing anarchist on Brental. My exes are gone, and I'm a free woman.
What does a free woman do with herself?
Well, I've got a lot of options. Might be time to move on.
I'd rather
I
you
could go
didn't.
after a big score, try something other than spy games. You could come with me.
You're not bad company, and I could use a change of pace.
Yeah. You and me traveling the galaxy. Doing something. Getting into trouble. Haven't worked it out past that, but I'll let you know.
It's nice that you're thinking about the future.
So, here's what I figure. Every morning you get up, you exercise, you check your gear, you do your thing to prep. You've got flowcharts tattooed on your eyelids.
Yeah.
Me, I'm lucky when I don't crawl out of bed drooling on the floor.
I know.
How is it I keep up with you? Am I just that good, or does dirty fighting beat training after all?
I'd never argue your skills aren't impressive.
Admit it. We're a good team. You with the gimmicks and me with the rough stuff. We're not tripping over each other anymore.
Teamwork.
Took a while, but you and me, we're a synced-up death machine.
Yeah.
Give us a few more years, we'll be taking out star cruisers.
You set up the shot, I'll take it, Agent.
Teamwork. Oh, okay. We're still chatting then.
Hello, Kaleo. What's going on?
Hey, so I've been thinking, with all the stuff I've told you about my past, we ever talk about the Brental anarchists?
You've mentioned their existence and that you worked with them. No details.
Then here's a morsel for you. We were the Revolutionary Edge Brigade. So was probably me and a dozen other guys. We blew up hollow relays, robbed banks, kidnapped politicos and corporate honchos. Did a lot of damage.
You never struck me as especially political. Why'd you join the anarchists?
Kind of an accident. I started with the local gangs. Someone saw my potential. I wasn't really in it for the philosophy. Even so, there's times I look at who we work for now and...
Yeah,
well,
big change.
I never thought I'd end up helping a bunch of dictators, you know?
Dreams can be very different from reality.
Hey, you probably got it worse than me. Thing is, I'm actually pretty content. I've got money, company's decent. Even your squad's growing on me.
They're good dudes.
Hypocrisy's a funny thing. See you around, Agent.
See you around, Kaleo. Oh, hi, Dr. Loken.
I hope I'm not prying. I overheard a bit of your conversation and couldn't help but wonder. Have you noticed anything unusual about Kaleo's behavior lately?
Yes.
Less griping, more cheer. Other than that, no.
Interesting. I hadn't spotted that. However, I've noticed some encoded messages broadcast to and from the ship. Kaleo has access to the relay, and I'm trying to assess all possibilities.
Let me know if anything happens, or if you find out more about those transmissions.
I'll just ask her about it.
I always enjoy a puzzle.
I'm sure it's no big deal. Alright, it looks like that's all of our conversations for now. So when we return, we're going to use our ship to travel to Droman Kos and see if we can't get this crap out of our brains. Until then, all the best.